biggest takeaway from the Bahamas trip?
I think just being able to play against good competition like that over there, 3 back-to-back games, it just challenged us all to like dig deep, and so we're able to pull that out now.
What was your biggest takeaway individually when you look back at your own performance?
You said individually?
Yeah.
Kind of like the same thing, like just being prepared every game, especially stuff like that, because we're gonna see back-to-back games like that come March time at the end of the season. So just being ready for that.
Penny said they've got to, both figure out how to, better use you, and you got to, figure out how to carve out your role exactly and all this, because I'm sure it's, it's still early in the season, you're still adjusting. How do you see your role evolving as this goes along?
That's real. It just comes down to communication. Communication between me and Penny, and then also me and my teammates. Everyone's still just figuring out how to play with each other. So, just communication.
How do you assess your comfortability kind of in this system, in this new environment? I know it's early, but
I think it's getting there. Obviously, it's been kind of a slow start, but just gradually get there.
With rebounding being such a focus, do you feel like that's a personal challenge for you?
Yeah, I feel like it's something that I want to continue to focus more on and try to have that be a vocal point when I'm out there on the floor.
What kind of goes into attacking a front court that features bigs as large and as big as, guys like Jamarian Sharp and Moussa Cisse?
I think just game planning, like just understand their game and who they are and attack it as such.
Have you ever gone up against a 7'5"?
Not 7'5", but like Bo and stuff. And then I played against a 7'1" last year. So it's nothing new.
What do you feel like this team needs to do to get to the championship game in March Madness?
Just locking in and committing to everything we go over in practice and being able to translate that.
How long did the Villanova stuff linger at all?
It's something that we had to learn from, most definite. But I think for the most part, we try to move on to the next game and just pick up from where we left off.
I guess that's what I was going to ask. Has the team's mindset, approach, mentality changed at all? Like, obviously, y'all riding a high right after beating Michigan, Arkansas, and then to have that kind of a performance against Villanova. Has anything changed mentally with you guys, or not really?
I think we're all just trying to stay level-headed, not let it get us too low or try to get too high off of certain wins. We just try to stay level-headed throughout it all, so we're able to remain focused.
Do you feel like despite that game, after the 2 wins earlier in the week, that you guys were disrespected not being in the top 25 this week?
Maybe a little bit, but me personally, I try not to look too much into the rankings and just let it kind of play out for what it is.
How are you feeling physically?
I'm feeling cool, I'm in better shape than I was when I first got out here to school, when we went out to the Dominican. So I'm feeling pretty good.
What has this journey been like for you from Arizona to Louisiana to now Memphis?
Man, that's a long story right there, but it's been a fun journey. A learning process throughout it all, a lot of growth, and I appreciate every step that I made.
And you played high school ball. I know you played in California.
Yes, sir.
Were you always in California?
Yeah, always in California. Yes, sir.
You've made a good impact offensively in the minutes that you've gotten, but you kind of struggled to stay on the floor at times for one reason or another. What do you have to do individually to kind of ensure that you're able to, stay on the floor in longer spurts, if you will?
I think just continue to bring energy when I'm out there and be efficient, Bring it on both ends of the floor. That's why I said, one thing I really want to focus on is, being a rebounder. Because, I know how we are with rebounding, and that's something that we're focusing on, too. But I want to make it a personal goal for myself.
Yeah, and Penny and Jaquan, they both talked about rebounding a few minutes ago. Penny said it came down to laziness. Jaquan, he said it really, there's just no excuse for the issues that you guys have had. I mean, do you have a similar assessment there, and how do you guys fix that?
Just rebounding, just go get them boards.
You think we can see a Twin Tower versus Twin Tower lineup in this Oxford game, in this Ole Miss game?
You never know, man. Never know. That'd be cool.
I know you just talked about kind of your physical health, how you feel and stuff like that. I think it was you and Penny both had mentioned in the DR that you had some goals that you wanted to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like the same type of player that you were, I guess, toward the end of last season when you were dominating against Tennessee and those type of teams?
Yeah, no, most definitely. Like I know the type of player I am, and the coaching staff, they know the type of player I am, and so, we're just waiting.